Hello, this is Deathrider, and welcome to, I guess, what is actually kind of a channel, not a channel update, that's a bit too broad. Essentially, what I'm gonna be doing in this video is, kind of giving you guys, those of you that follow my Let's Plays, a bit of an update of, what the next maybe few months or so is gonna be, maybe even more than that. Up until now, I've only played Zelda Classic Quests, and I never really got into creating them. But I don't know, just within the last couple of weeks, I've been really feeling like doing it, especially considering I'm a computer science major, and I know that a lot of the big components of larger, more complex quests is scripting, and the scripts are based off of C and C++, which I don't want to say fluent, but I've had 2 semesters in C++ and a semester in Java and in assembly. Anyway, that's beside the point. So I have decided I wanted to try getting into a quest, and I actually wasn't even sure if I really wanted to even say anything to anyone because I thought it'd be kind of cool to just bring it up when it's already like almost done or something. But that's a little bit crazy, especially for those of you guys that watch my Let's Plays. So I guess I will expose my current project. This isn't okay. So obviously I haven't. Well, I shouldn't say obviously, but you guys know I haven't done anything with creating quests, especially considering I just said it. But this quest right here is kind of just I sort of get to know you Z quest kind of quest. Um, my whole goal with this quest was to just basically do a little bit of everything that Z quest could do, which is this little classic creator. Just for me to get familiar, so that when I do my actual like long haul quest, the quest that I plan on spending a long time on, I know what I'm doing, and I didn't even really want to do any scripting with it. I just wanted to know Z quest, and then I would get into scripting. But I have actually put a couple of scripts in here. Well, one, the other one, it's enhanced music. I'm trying to get enhanced music to work. For some reason, it just refuses to work, and I've talked to a lot of the more experienced programmers and creators, and they have no idea what's wrong. So I'm hoping it's just this quest file, and that my actual quest will be fine. So let me jump right in. It's called Necro. Yeah, as of right now, nothing makes sense. Try all the goddesses. What? The... In... Like, as the title of the quest, that is the title. That is the title of what the actual quest will be. I'm not going to expose anything more. I at least want to kind of keep the story a little bit hidden for now. Why is there no... Okay, there's a problem with this tile and this tile. Maybe not. No, there's a problem there. Yeah, so I've been... Oh, there it is. So I've been doing a lot of work on this. There's a lot of components. I don't want to get into them. But essentially, this little playthrough, this quest should not take me more than 20 minutes to complete. It was just me doing a lot of testing, so a lot of stuff is just going to be very basic. And, oh, sword. Yeah, see, a lot of stuff is very simple. As you can see, my menu is heavily inspired by Isle of Her Birth. By no means am I trying to copy it. I just took elements that I liked, and I used them. This is not the menu. Like, this whole menu is not going to be the way it is in the official quest. I don't even know if it will be at the release of, I guess, what I could call a demo of my quest when I finish this. I would say that this is finished all except for the dungeon. There's only going to be one dungeon, which I will be working on tonight. I'm recording this the night of, I don't even know what the night is, the 15th maybe of August. I've only been using ZQuest and everything for about, I think it's like 9 days. It's been a little bit over a week, so none of this is all that good. It's just been a lot of layer messing around. Like, as you can see, when I threw the boomerang, the waterfall is above it. It's because it's on a higher layer. There's, I think, 7 layers. 3, 2, 2. There's 2. Yeah, 3, 2. Yeah, 7 layers. So I kind of just threw items in here. Every spot in the inventory will be used. It's very simple. There's no hard pieces. The magic bar, the magic gauge here doesn't even work. I don't know why. It's very finicky. I got the life gauge to work, but that was a lot more simple. a lot simpler. Yeah, and I have some pretty powerful stuff hiding in the grass here. That is a max level life ring, heart ring. And I have a couple of other goodies in here, which I'm gonna quickly farm for. Yeah, this right here was me testing drop rates, getting used to drop rates as well as grass. It took me only like a couple minutes to get used to it, but you know, I wanted to touch on everything. Oh, and there's the max level arrows. That'll be nice. And that's all I'm gonna get. There's another item in there, but it's not necessary because, as I mentioned, magic is kind of broken right now. These are the only enemies in the game. I have some like Gleeox and stuff because I don't have any scripted bosses or anything. I just was messing around with enemies and enemy death sound, just, you know, sound effects, music. All the music, I don't know if the music will even be the same. I chose this music because it really fit the environment. I felt like I just want to say I probably spent 5 or so hours since I started doing this, just going through games I know, going through games that had songs from other Zelda Classic quests that I knew I liked, and I just looked through all the soundtracks. And the one for this cave here, Chozo Ruins from Metroid Prime, isn't probably maybe not the best fit, but I definitely think Talon Overworld really fits my overworld, because Talon Overworld, for those of you who played Prime, it was a rainy wasteland. But yeah, just kind of messing around. My sword, I'm very powerful right now. It's the wooden sword, but I have the attack power of probably what would be the max sword of this game. F16 should work in this screen. I haven't gotten saving the work in some of these maps. It works in that map, but in my caves map, it's kind of botched. It keeps taking me to... Wow, I just got 2 silver holy arrows. Yeah, this is very crude right now. It's, like I said, I've only been doing this for 9 days, so nothing really is solid. But yeah, this video, I will play through this entire quest. Like I said, this video shouldn't be more than like 30 minutes or so. Yeah, this was my work on I Want You. Yeah, that bubble's clearly messed up. Holy wow, that really sucks. So yeah, this room was my test on doors that close behind you when you walk in until you kill all the enemies. Just quickly take out this Gleeok. I originally wanted drownable water at the end of this waterfall here, but the problem with that is when you drown or something in a room, it takes you back to like right here in the screen, which of course would have put you inside of those barriers, and you actually were stuck. I couldn't go down, I couldn't go up. I had the F6, I was soft locked. So that's why I removed that, which is unfortunate because I liked how this looked, and I thought it would have been cool if I did like a little pool around there. Unfortunately, that didn't work. And it's actually funny, this was originally going to be the dungeon. I was only going to have the one little island that you could see right here. Like, this would have been it. But then I started getting really into the creator, and I thought, okay, you know what, let's make another island, which you guys are going to see in a second, where the actual dungeon will reside. And my current... I keep going to the menu to swap items because for the longest time I had to do that, but I got item cycling to work. It's a very simple script, courtesy of, I think it was Avataro that showed me that script. Venra, Zoraya, Avataro, very helpful guys from the Discord, the Zelda Classic help site, or Discord channel. Very helpful. They showed me a lot of what I know. I was able to learn a lot intuitively from the creator since I haven't had a background of like game creation, but being a computer science major, I do have, well, that's programming. It has nothing to do with it. I don't know. I guess I just kind of picked it up easily. It was a lot of very simple stuff that I couldn't figure out though. Okay, I just want to say this room. I've stumped a lot of those guys with this room. So there's keys in this room, and now there's not. They're not invisible. They're gone. Yeah. No one knows what's up with that, at least as far as I've seen. It's kind of funny. Ooh, yes, and like I said, inspired by Isle of Rebirth. What I liked about Isle of Rebirth was the puzzles. It was really fun to just sit down, look at a bunch of blocks, and try to figure out what order to push them in. I found that really inspiring and fun, so in my upcoming quest, you can expect a lot of that. This is a very easy one, obviously. Again, I was just testing things out. I wanted to test out having blocks, a switch that only blocks can trigger. The water doesn't prevent the blocks from being pushed through them. It's actually a flag that, I forgot what it is. I haven't touched this block puzzle in terms of editing in probably like 4 days, but I've done a lot since then. It basically just prevents blocks from being pushed. I have been mentioned to about doing a development stream. If you guys are interested in watching me create this quest, I don't know why you would. It's kind of boring. Oh, by the way, the keys are back, but only for, I don't know, like 5 seconds. If you want that, let me know. I mean, I have no problem with that. I don't know if I'd want to stream every little thing I do on the quest, just because there's a lot of just me looking at it, thinking, especially now that I'm doing a dungeon. Oops. Now that I'm doing a dungeon, it's not hard in terms of being able to do the stuff. It's hard in terms of thinking, how do I want to do it? Crap. Yeah, obviously there's a lot of stuff that needs balancing. I originally was going to have platforms that you'd walk on and hit a bunch of boomerang switches here, but I don't know, I still could do that. But yeah, this is what it is for now. So I'm probably already about halfway done through the game. I'm definitely really looking forward to this. I honestly, as of now, I'm uploading this video the day after the last episode of my Isle of Rebirth walkthrough Let's Play aired, or walkthrough Let's Play, it's a walkthrough. And as of me recording this, the night of the day that last video released, I have not played a single game, Zelda Classic or otherwise, except Clash of Clans, obviously, for probably about 3 weeks now. I finished that Isle of Rebirth walkthrough a while ago, and once I started doing this, I just kind of kept going. I'm very OP right now. Also, I didn't necessarily want this to be a thing, but you can grab the item with the boomerang. I'm not concerned about that because it's not really a big deal. Yeah, that's whatever. But yeah, I mean, this game right here is the one I've been playing for the last couple of weeks. Actually, yeah, I took a week off after I completed Isle of Rebirth, and that's when I was just kind of doing nothing, helping the family. And then I thought, you know what? It'd be fun to make a quest. And then, like, the last week and a half has been this. Let's see. Oh yeah, that does work. Okay. And there are a couple of really big issues. Well, I don't know if I'd say really big, but I'll get into them in a second. Those rocks down there are supposed to prevent you from being able to just, you know, go down here and everything. They don't exist, apparently, and I have no idea why, because they are on a ground layer, and yet Link can pass through. Yeah, that's very weird. A lot of what I'm saying may not make any sense, because it's a lot about the inner workings. I don't know how many of you guys watching are familiar with the creating of a quest. Layers are just essentially... well, they're quite simply, they're layers on the screen. So when I said the waterfall was on a different layer, it's literally on a different layer. So yeah, yeah, this is a problem. Shouldn't be able to do this, but I don't know. That's beside the point. So there is a secret over here. This one's a bit arbitrary. It's not really obvious. Like, I was trying to kind of show, like, you would come out of there with the flippers, you could go left or right. Right has all this stuff here, and then I was hoping the player would think, oh, maybe I'll go this way, and oop, there's Ocarina down there. Yeah, a lot of stuff like that I'm trying to get used to, like knowing how to hide an item and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go back in here. This is quicker. And I don't know, this room was something I was really proud of. I really enjoyed this. Yeah, getting that to work. It's actually funny. The way I was originally doing this was there was a lot of land tiles on this side, land combos, and then there's a lot of water here. It's supposed to signify that you're between the two islands. I didn't really stick with that with all the land up here. I think I did that because you're going back up onto the island, so you're closer to land. Whereas out here, you're more in the ocean. I don't know. That's just I don't know if anyone even cares. Ooh. I missed a couple of water tiles there. Yeah, I don't know if anyone cares. I don't know. I'm just talking about the quest. If anyone is interested, then good. Yeah, and a little fun thing. The heart ring. It probably is fairly obvious that I did that by hand. It looks so crude. Like, oh, yeah, it's clearly drawn. Yeah, it is, and so is the little menu thing here, the mini-map border. I actually took longer than I probably should drawing that out. I did all that freehand with the sprite editor, I guess you could call it. I don't know, I think it looks cool. But, yeah, I already have a story pretty well fleshed out. Well, I shouldn't really say that. I have a story. Oh. Alright, so I gotta fix that. I know why that did that. I wasn't supposed to do that. But yeah, I have a story. Obviously, I'm not worrying about that right now. I'm worried about getting this done, finishing the dungeon for this quest. And then once I start working on the actual quest, that's when I'll get into the story finalizing. Oh, it's actually broken. Well, great. This is supposed to make this switch is supposed to trigger these vine walkable tiles across to the left, so that when you're here, you're able to just walk straight across through here because the dungeon is on the screen here. And I hardly have anything set up for it. I do plan on it being a rather large dungeon. It took me 15 minutes about to get through everything here. I do plan on the dungeon taking longer than everything else in this quest. There's nothing on these two screens. This right here is just a hookshot spot as a shortcut because saving on the overworld takes you back to this screen. So if you died, or something like that, and you need to get back to the dungeon, it's a nice little shortcut. But this is all I have here. And boss key. Yeah, there's supposed to be boss stores up there, but I guess they're on. Oh, I know why they're like that. And yeah, the music's kind of just placed there. Yeah, it's very basic. There's not much here. I guess I'll just kind of walk around this and just kind of show it off a little bit. But this is what the dungeon will look like. I'll be working on this tonight. Yeah, my thought is the boss room will be to the right here. Oh, you can actually see the boss, the boss lock. Okay. And there should be a staircase here. I didn't. Yeah. Okay. This was just another one of my. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why is that still broken? That should not be broken. This is supposed to take me to those stairs so I can hit that switch so I can. These tiles would turn into floor tiles, and that's a healing spot. Why is this broken? What map am I on? Oh, God. Can I cheat this, actually? I could cheat this. Let me just, I think I'm on map 3. Yeah, I'm on map 3. Nope, I can't cheat this. Well, great. Okay, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I've been messing around with... I was hoping to go in here in this video just to show you guys a little bit. It's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, this is going to be my project... for right now, I don't... the stupid switch. Oh, you actually... Wait, you could... Wait, did the switch just... No, it's the tile cycling that did that. For some reason, I thought the switch did that to the doors. Yeah, and as you can see, I don't even have a slot for the boss key. So I have it, but I don't have it. Yeah, and just to show you guys that magic's broken... Why does magic work? Magic should not work. Oh, I actually did forget something. Why does magic work? Oh, wow. Yeah, Z-Quest is very interesting. It likes to sometimes update and sometimes not. because I just played through this earlier today and it did not work. So that's nice. I mean, that really is nice. It works. I don't need to worry about it anymore. Let me just quickly get back to... That's right, it's down here. Let me just quickly get back down to the water because there is an item I didn't get yet. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, like I said, that shortcut was supposed to create vines here so that you can just walk right through it. But because that's broken, you have to do this. Now, I did actually get this quest to someone, and they said they couldn't see the ocarina symbol over there. I hope that this quest won't have issues with versions of Zelda Classic being played on it. I did develop this quest in 2.53. The full quest will be in 2.55. So if you do plan on playing this, I'll put a link in the description if you want to play this, I suppose. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to release it yet. It's not really much to release yet. It's actually funny, I kind of put the ocarina tiles everywhere, so it works anywhere. Yeah, I won't release this quest until I finish that dungeon and work out a lot of the kinks and such. But that's everything, and you actually can see all the caves on the map. I don't know if I'll keep it that way, but I am trying to keep continuity with where the caves are versus where you went on them in the map. Yeah, but that's more or less it. This is the entire quest. It only took 20 minutes. Crap. I mean, I guess I can show off the whole map, even though it's not really that big of a deal. But if anyone has any interest in possibly beta testing, or maybe once I get the story made out, maybe you can just, give input and all that. Yeah, see how I have 2 islands here? This is the entire overworld. It won't be any more than this. Originally, it was just going to be this one island, and that was going to be the dungeon, but obviously that changed. If you want to get involved with the project in any way, let me know. Yeah, that would be great. So I'm sorry for those of you that were looking forward to more Let's Plays. This is kind of what I'm really feeling like doing. By no means is this the end of my Let's Plays. I'm not done playing Zelda Classic. I'm not going to become a full-time developer or anything. I might even play quests while making this. I don't know. I'll be heading back to college from now it's I think like 2 weeks or a week and a half or so. So if I do stream, if you have been with the channel a while, you'll know that I tend to stream Friday and Saturday night because of college and all that. But yeah, and again, if you want developing streams, let me know. I'm sure getting OBS set up with ZQuest won't be a problem. But yeah, that's basically all I've got. This has turned into a standard episode length, which is kind of cool. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is after about a week of Zelda Classics, so don't expect anything great. If you do play this once I'm done, I do have a lot of standards for myself. I do want it to be polished, clean. I don't want there to be a lot of bugs. I want it to be straightforward. I don't want it to be easy. That's the thing. Like, I definitely like games more on the difficult side. I don't want anyone being able to wander into a boss that I spent hours coding or something just to come out with 1 or 2 tries. No, I like Isle of Rebirth. I loved how the bosses, at least some of them, were really challenging. You had to really be resourceful, think about the patterns and all that. I will be making bosses with patterns. I'll be making enemies with patterns. I don't know if I'll go crazy with making items. I at least will make a couple of items. I actually already have an idea for a final boss and even what would be like a post game boss. I have a lot of ideas, and I've had story and game ideas since I was like 8. So there's a lot coming. I'll see you guys in the next one.